Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today's April 25th, and that means day 115 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we printed out this elephant model from the Scan the World initiative, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 115 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. I put a fact section down at the bottom that'll give you all the details. And don't forget to check out that MatterHackers affiliate link. If you're in the market for a new printer parts, or if you just need some filament, use that MatterHackers affiliate link down in the description. It kicks a little bit back to the channel, it doesn't cost you a penny, and we really appreciate it. But on today's episode, we printed out this cool elephant model. So let's head over to My Mini Factory and I'll show you where to download the model. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Then we'll meet back here at the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Okay folks, so here we are at My Mini Factory, and this is the elephant in Oakland, California. And I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this one yourself. And according to the item details, this granite sculpture is a maquette of an elephant, possibly of Hindu origin. The sculpture has been produced to be made as a home decoration. And this is part of the Scan the World, a nonprofit initiative introduced by My Mini Factory to scan all kinds of real sculptures and make them 3D printable. So this is very cool, and our print turned out pretty awesome. But first, let's tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. Alright, so here we are in Simplify 3D, and I've dropped the model down on the print bed and I've generated a ton of support. And the reason why I'm doing this particular print is I want to see how well I can print on top of support material. So let me show you my process settings for this print. Under layer height, we did our 0.2 millimeter layer height with 3 top layers and 3 bottom layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a skirt by entering 10 millimeters into this entry area here and at 5 outlines. For infill, we only used 10% for this model, and we did generate support material. For temperature, this is MatterHackers PRO PLA, so I use a single temperature throughout, and that's 207, and I have my 3-stage cooling system set up. Under speed, we ran this out at 45 millimeters per second, plus all the variables that'll slow it down in certain areas. If we hit OK, and we hit Prepare to Print, I'll show you how much support material we actually generated for this print. And this will be a real-time slice of the elephant model from the Scan the World project. And here's our finished slice. Now I'm going to slow this down really slow because I want you guys to see why I picked this model and why we're generating so much support material. And that's the reason why right there. I wanted to see how well my gMax and Simplify 3D handle just a ton of part being built on solely support material and how well it will come out. And as you can see, the 4 legs print independently and then immediately start to connect to the rest of the body part. So this is definitely a support printing print. So if we drag this down, you can see that in the front for his face, we did need some support material because you do have a little bit of a miracle overhang if that's able to produce without support. And then we do a little bit more here. And then I also put a little bit of support underneath his tusk, underneath his trunk as it curls over, just to make sure that came out perfect. And our print turned out pretty awesome, and I'm really happy with the results. So let's head over back to the workbench and let's talk about the print. Okay, so you saw my settings in Simplify 3D, and here's our finished elephant print. And he actually turned out really good. I am super happy with the results. The gMax did a stellar job of picking up all the detail of this scan. And remember, this is a scan of an actual item and then made 3D printable. So it's not something somebody modeled and took their time to do. This was just used with a scanner and more than likely cleaned up with some sort of 3D application just to make sure the geometry was sound. But the support material area, that's not nearly as bad as I imagined it would be. I mean, it is pretty messy down there, but that printed 100% on support material. And we use a little bit of a cradle with our support material, as you've seen in Simplify 3D. I use multiple angles that create, like I said, a cradle for your print to print on. And if that cradle is perfect, then you'll get really good prints. And I've seen worse than this. Trust me, this is not bad at all. I've seen it where it's so jagged you really want to reprint the item. And I don't want to reprint this. I think this looks really good. And this MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of gray was the perfect choice for our little elephant print. And like I said, my gMax did a stellar job of picking up all the detail on this model. It really, really looks cool. And I am super, super happy with the results. Well, that about wraps it up for day 115 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you guys found this episode interesting and informative. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.